Welcome to the week 3 how-to video for how to get your horse more confident with various different tools and objects that you'll use, and a week 3 bonus of leading by the leg. So Bear is, as you saw from our Can You video, pretty confident already with ropes, tarps, flags, bags, all sorts of things. So we're going to just demonstrate how we got to that point, and how we're constantly looking, assessing his level of confidence on any given day, and how I keep him that way. And so you see there, he's got a lot of curiosity, he explores things with his mouth, and I try not to make him feel wrong about that, because curiosity is the opposite of fear. And a horse that has more curiosity is more likely to have a puzzle solving brain as well, and that's what we want in our partners. So when I first introduced him to the flag, I made sure that at first that he wasn't afraid of it just being around him, so I have him follow it. And by having him follow the flag, it's behaving in a non-predatory way, and you may need to have more rope to increase the distance between you and the horse so that they feel safe enough to start following. And then when he got to the point where he could touch the flag, I would then, good boy, reward that bravery from him. Well done, good boy. I can then get him to start having some control over the flag. Good boy, Bear. So I can start to wave the flag about and be more extreme, and when he then investigates, chooses to come to the flag and investigate it, good, the flag then calms down. And in that way he starts to feel that by being braver, he can actually control and turn off the crazy flapping flag. Good boy. So there, he's just throwing him a little, because it's gone up higher. So here I'm finding what is his limit. He can be very confident until it suddenly reaches his limit. And you see here how I'm not bringing it to him, he's coming to the flag. Good. Good boy. Good, and when he investigates it, that's when I put it down. Good boy. Back it up. And again, he's trying to demolish it. Once I've got him confident with following the flag, I can then start rubbing him. And I'd start, if he was a bit nervous of that, I would ball it up so that it's a lot less flappy and intimidating, and just, good boy, see if you'd let me touch him. And touch him on a neutral place, like the shoulder or the withers first. Good. And what I'm looking for is that he's interested, he's awake, and he's curious and looking at it, rather than that he's just shut down and staring into space. And I see a lot of horses that just learn to freeze, and if I wait long enough, the bad thing will go away. And it's just, find my happy place, find my happy place, find my happy place. I used to have that with one of my old horses, and it took me a long time to realise that yes, he was very good with things when I had him standing still, but the moment he moved, he was terrified, because he hadn't learned how to actually accept the objects or the activity and the energy. He was just tolerating it. When he could stand still, he could then go and hide inside himself. So with Bear, I like to try and encourage him not to hide inside himself. Good boy. And so here, he's sniffing at it, and he's choosing to have his head low. So I can just slowly build and play approach and retreat with bringing it up closer. Good boy. Very good. And let him know that that was a good response from him. To start playing approach with the head, I begin by at the base of the neck, and I approach the ears slowly through approach and retreat, bringing it closer, and then every time that he goes good, he's curious, I let him just sniff and explore it, and that way it's not acting like in a predatory manner. The flag is taking on prey status, and he's behaving in the more dominant manner. And then take it back to the base of his neck again. Start stroking it up. Good boy. So all the time that he's interested, he's giving me the green light. If he starts looking away, putting his head up, showing any signs of tension, then I know that I need to go back a step or at least freeze and just stay where we're at until he can start relaxing. So it's a subtle sign of tension, I would stay and just allow him a chance to relax. If he's really worrying, I will do a slight retreat back to where he was last comfortable, where he last felt he could relax. Very good. Good boy. Because he's so interested in the flag, good boy, I'm having to just reassure him that, good, he doesn't need to turn his head to it all the time. He can investigate it, but he can't, but what I don't want is that he's blocking it. Good boy. And so now I'm getting to where I'm touching his ears. You see here he's lifted his head and he's backing up. So there's just a little tension, so I'll just move gently, staying there. Good. There he's licking and chewing, shaking his head. He's let some of that adrenaline go. He'll probably be more prepared for the next time that it touches his ears. We have got quite a bit of wind today. You might feel that you can practice this when it's not windy or in an environment that is sheltered. If your horse is more nervous, and then build them up to being able to cope with the nature of flags and bags in the wind. Very good. Now I'm able to start rubbing on his face a little, because he's showing that curiosity, he's giving me the permission. Good boy. And what I really want is that he can, good boy, very good, have it come over his head, and he keeps his head at whatever height it was, doesn't go up, and even that he can drop his head slightly in a relaxed manner rather than an invasive manner. Good boy. So I'm watching his eyes. Is he blinking? Is he tuned in and engaged in what we're doing, or is he looking for some escape, or gone into an introverted land of perceived safety? Good boy. So there, he's had it on him and his head went up. Good boy. Can you drop your head? Good, good boy. And I can take it away. That's his reward, the relief and release from the pressure. And we come back again. Good boy. Good boy. He's just looking around at what else is going on. So, good boy. But I'm just careful to make sure that that's not, when he's looking around, is it just distraction, or is it that he's looking for something as an escape from what we're doing? Is he starting to find that we're creating pressure? Good boy, well done. Very nice. So I have to make sure I give him those peaceful moments of reward and relaxation when the flag comes away. Yeah, good boy. And then I can bring it, and I can then, as he's getting bolder, I can be a little more forthright myself. Good. Very good. Very good boy. Like that. Very good. That's a good boy. Very good. Very good boy. Very good. See out here where his head's going up, that's more so that he can push the stick and play with the flag. I'm reading this in conjunction with all his other body language. So that playfulness with his mouth is showing that his not fear of the flag, that his neck going, head going up is not through tension and worry and escape. If you see your horse going like that and their eyes are getting big or they're not blinking, then it's a sign that they're not ready and you need to go back a step. Very good boy. Good boy. You just want to eat it all the time, don't you? No. Very good. Good boy. So I can test with him, good boy, by actually giving him another focus. Good boy, well done. So that is how to with the flag. Our bonus for week 3 our bonus challenge for week 3 is leading by the leg, and so for that I use 2 ropes. I have the rope that I have to maintain my connection with him in the manner that he's most used to, and then I have a separate rope to introduce to the leg. And of course I'm only going to do this once I know that my horse is already really comfortable with having ropes around his legs. There's no signs of fear or confusion about that. And I can then slide the rope round. And what I want is to keep it more at the more muscular part of the leg, up by the knee. You can maybe slip just around the knee, or you can have it as low, all the way down at below the fetlock. What you don't want is to apply any pressure along this part here, where the tendons are, because if your horse does get panicked and pull, we don't want to be responsible for causing any injury. And so, with a horse who's completely unfamiliar, first of all I do a bit of confidence building, a bit of rub the rope, let them know there's nothing to worry about, and then I change that into a very light but steady pressure, and then give them a cue, whether it's a verbal cue or a cue on their own rope, and then I release. See how the rope instantly dropped? So you can see that there was a complete release from pressure the moment that his leg yielded in the correct direction. And what that then helps him to identify is that when there's pressure in that area of his leg, good boy. Very good. That if he yields to it, that pressure goes away. As your horse starts to get very good at that, and you can do it with each of the front legs. You can even do it with the hind legs. You can then task for 1 step, release slightly, just enough that it becomes loose. Back to our friendly, our confidence building, and ask again. And now I'm not using this rope to lead him. Good boy. And I can even add in some steering. Good. By applying that pressure in a certain direction. That he then moves that leg away from the direction that pressure is being applied. Very good. Very good. Well, I hope this is useful, and I look forward to seeing all your videos. Good luck, everybody.